This is one of the most legendary and secure addresses you can find on planet Earth. We're talking snipers, missile defenses, and even invisible sensors that can pick up a suspicious heat signature before you can say 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Welcome to the White House.
Ready to explore the incredible, borderline, unbelievable security features of the White House? Let's dive straight into it, because we're about to take you on a high-stakes tour of everything from pressure pads to drone-proof technology that make the White House an impenetrable fortress.
Secret Service agents scrambled after the toddler squeezed through the iron bars of the gate in front of the White House yesterday.
Okay, almost impenetrable. Do you ever feel like someone's watching you? At the White House, that's more than a feeling. It's practically a guarantee. At the start of our list, we have a web of infrared sensors that scan the entire property, from the lawn to the sky, and even way underground for the slightest changes in temperature. Imagine a sci-fi movie's most elaborate laser grid security system. That's basically what you're looking at here. It's so sensitive that even the local squirrels, or unsuspected crawling babies, sometimes trigger alarms. But hey, if it can detect a tiny critter, you can bet it'll pick up anything more threatening in a heartbeat. Next to these sensors are facial recognition cameras, which are not officially acknowledged, but highly likely to be implemented in collaboration with the Department of Homeland Security. When you're the president, the dinner menu isn't just about choosing between chicken or beef. Assassination by poisoning remains a real worry. Enter the food testers, a dedicated team that checks each dish before it's served. They'll look for anything suspicious, from strange tastes to unexpected chemical compounds. On top of that, every single chef is thoroughly vetted. The supply chain is monitored, double-checked, and then checked one more time, because when it comes to the president's safety, there's no such thing as being too careful. Now, if you thought the fences and sensors were intimidating, wait until you hear about the surface-to-air missiles. Washington, D.C. airspace is a strict no-fly zone, and any rogue aircraft that dares to wander unannounced is in for a swift surprise. The system in question is the Norwegian Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System. The exact missile locations, top secret, but let's just say you don't want to risk flying a drone too close. Rumor has it, there could be advanced defense setups perched around the city, ready to intercept any potential airborne threat in seconds. The building itself has a roof-mounted radar that meticulously monitors the premises around the White House. Just picture that overhead view. The White House, stately as ever, while hidden missile tech keeps the entire sky in check. Speaking of things that fly, drones. A few years back, a wayward drone made headlines by landing on the White House lawn. Not exactly the wake-up call you want if you're in charge of presidential safety. Since then, the White House has beefed up its drone defenses in a major way. You might catch glimpses of official security drones patrolling the skies. Think of them as tiny aerial bodyguards, on the lookout for any uninvited flying robots. One thing's for sure, if your drone gets curious about the White House these days, it might not make it home for dinner. So it's not just the air that's off limits. You can't exactly speed your way onto the lawn either. Surrounding the White House are massive concrete and steel barriers that could stop a runaway truck in its tracks. These aren't your typical parking lot barricades. They're built to withstand serious impact. Think fortress-level design. Even sidewalks around the complex have extra layers of security, ensuring that any four-wheeled threat grinds to a screeching halt before it even gets close. Trying to pop into the White House for a quick selfie? Good luck. Tours must be requested well in advance, and background checks are no joke. Everything gets reviewed from jobs, past addresses, even organizational affiliations. And don't think for a second you'll stroll into every room once you're inside. Key areas remain permanently off limits, even for visitors who pass the screening with flying colors. Security isn't just a job here. It's practically an art form and a way of living. Have you ever walked across a floor that lit up under your feet like a dance club? Well, at the White House, there are pressure pads hidden in various spots that do more than just glow. They let security staff know exactly where people walk. Some can even pick up on the president's own footfalls to confirm everything's going according to schedule. If something seems off, like movement in an area that should be empty, alerts go out immediately. This whole environment is permanently on high alert. At the White House, even the view is reinforced. Every single window, and there are a lot of them, 147 to be exact, features ultra-thick, bulletproof glass. We're talking about glass so strong it can handle rifle and sniper fire, as proven during the 2011 incident. The result? The windows stayed intact, proving again that you do not mess with these reinforced fortifications. They might look like regular stately panes from afar, but up close, they're basically windows on steroids, making sure the president remains unscathed from outside in danger. In a world where nuclear threat isn't just Cold War jargon, the White House has thought of pretty much everything. Tucked away beneath the sprawling grounds are underground bunkers designed to keep the president safe if a worst-case scenario unfolds. Exact details are naturally hush-hush, but it's common knowledge that these bunkers exist, complete with hidden tunnels to whisk key personnel away to safer areas. The message is crystal clear. Even in a nuclear showdown, the White House has a plan. Surrounding all of this is the iconic steel fence, tall, imposing, and much more than meets the eye. Hidden within are advanced pressure sensors that immediately notify security if someone even tries to tamper with or climb it. This fence has been raised and reinforced in 2017, thanks to some infamous fence jumpers who thought scaling it was a good idea. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. The staff increased the height of the fence to 3.3 meters and fixed the fence with sensors to alert security employees when pressure is applied to the bars. If you manage to slip past the sensors, barricades, and bulletproof everything, guess who's waiting for you on the lawn? A pack of highly and specially trained Belgian shepherds. These dogs are absolute pros at what they do. Tough enough to bring down an intruder, but also gentle enough to walk among visiting families or staff without batting an eye, as they are trained to do. They train for months with their handlers, honing skills that had put some military units to shame. These are some very well-trained, highly sensitive, four-legged soldiers. Good luck sneaking around them. Bend your neck upwards, and you might just spot them. Rooftop sharpshooters dressed in black, scanning the horizon with eagle-eyed precision. These marksmen go through constant training to ensure their aim stays razor-sharp. It's an intimidating sight, but that's part of the point. It sends a very clear message to anyone with less than friendly intentions. We see you, and we're ready. We'll just not mention the unfortunate event during the Trump rally here. Above and beyond all these features stands the Secret Service, the real backbone of White House security. These men and women train relentlessly, running through every imaginable scenario, from a simple security breach to a full-blown crisis. Whether it's walking alongside the president on official visits or monitoring from a hidden command center, they are always on duty, providing top-tier protection to one of the world's most recognizable leaders. Finally, let's talk about air quality. In a place that welcomes dignitaries and staff from all over, it's crucial to keep potential airborne threats at bay. Enter the advanced air filtration system, quietly humming away behind the scenes, ensuring that toxins, pathogens, or anything else nasty doesn't stand a chance. It might not be as flashy as guard dogs or missile batteries, but it's every bit as important to maintain a healthy, secure environment. From invisible sensors and bulletproof windows to canine enforcers and nuclear bunkers, the White House has perfected a mind-boggling suite of security measures. It's a fortress in every sense of the word, yet it still stands proudly as the People's House, a landmark recognized worldwide. So the next time you catch a glimpse of that grand white empire, remember, behind every column, window, and fence lies an entire universe of hidden technology and devoted personnel, all working overtime to keep this iconic symbol of democracy safe.